Househelp almost landed my husband in prison, if not for God, and if not for people who truly know how we treated her. My husband would have been behind bars today. Welcome to my harassing page, the English version of Mewanshele. This story is from one of my followers. Join me and let's learn together. My husband and I are civil servants. We are always busy. In Nigeria, it is common to bring in relative or someone from a less privileged background to help care for the children while you take care of them like your own. It is normal. But because of insecurity, we could not leave our children alone at home. So we hired a house help. The first girl stayed 1 year. I love her so much. She was gentle. She loved my children. We loved her as well. When she left, oh, we cried. Specifically me, I cried bitterly. But she later got married at 15 and never returned. That was when my sister recommended another girl for me. She was an orphan. She was small, around 12 years. She looks unhealthy. And I promised her family I would treat her like my daughter because it is not my norms. It is my usual ways of treating people. The same week I brought her to Lagos, I enrolled her in a private secondary school, more expensive than my own children's school. Yes. People praise me, people are happy. They say you are taking care of her like your own. And truly I did. But 3 months later, everything changed. My children started looking sad. Whenever I came home, they were afraid to talk. So one Friday, I left work early without telling anyone. And I stood by the window. You know what I saw broke me? This girl was lying comfortably on the bed, while my children, still in their school uniform, were removing her shoe for her. She ordered my daughter to wash dishes, 8 years old, very little and fragile. She pushed her head and said, wash it very well, oh, because your mother, when she comes back now, she will start shouting, start barking like a dog. My heart shattered. I was bitter that day. Then she did something worse. She messed in my son's hand and forced my son to smell it. Hey, when he refused, she beat him. I wanted to scream, but I stayed quiet. Then I brought out my phone to record immediately. Unfortunately, one of my neighbors suddenly shouted from outside, mommy, you are back from work. And my househelp heard. She quickly adjusted herself. That night, I was so worried. And I woke her up at midnight and I asked her calmly. She denied everything. Meanwhile, she has been secretly calling her relatives, telling them we're maltreating her. One day, my husband disciplined her for coming home 2 hours late. There were marks on her body though. I was not even happy about it. But I didn't know that she had already planned something. The next day at school, she called her sisters, who she has been secretly calling. So she showed them the marks. She has been using her classmate's phone to call them. And this her auntie instructed the school to report us for child abuse. I was at work when I received a call. Madam, this is human rights. You need to come to the school immediately. They said she was rolling on the floor, screaming in pain. I rushed home. You know, nobody to pick my children, so I picked my children. And that was when my 8 years old daughter said something that froze my blood. She said, Mommy, Sister Elizabeth said today she will show us hell. That was when I realized this girl had planned everything. When I got to the school, I went straight to the principal and I asked, why didn't you call me first? Why didn't you call me first? You know me as a parent. To my surprise, the principal's response made my legs weak. But if you want to know what happened next, comment part 2 in the comment section. Because what happened that day almost destroyed my home, almost ruined my marriage, and almost sent my husband to prison. I will be expecting your opinion in the comment section. And I will ensure that I read them one after the other. Thank you and see you in part 2 of the story.